Yes! Welcome back to the No Hold Thoughts Podcast. We're your hosts, I'm Ryan.
It's Bra.
And on today's episode, we're going to tap into Dwayne Wade's comments.
We're talking about Dwayne Wade's son.
Dwayne Wade's son and his comments.
And definitely his comments.
So for those who don't know, Dwayne Wade's second oldest?
Yeah, second oldest.
Second oldest.
But he got two boys.
His second oldest child.
Second oldest son. Well, he got
his second oldest child is going through a transformation or is gender fluid at this time.
Let me get serious.
So, first off, let's start off by saying we at No Thoughts do not care what you do in your bedroom, in your household.
100% correct.
Or anything behind closed doors. That's your business. 100%.
Your business.
But let's tap into these comments, which I think are a little strange. I'm not going to say they're a little strange. I'm going to say I don't understand where he's coming from. Like the part where he says, you know, he knew he was gender. He was let me get the exact.
Take it time.
His gender identity at 3 years old.
Who? What?
He said he knew his gender. Hold on, let me get the exact.
Oh no, not you, cuz. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You just said that. I was just looking at it.
I just seen an interview, not an interview, but a post from Lil Boosie, the rapper.
I seen that post too.
And he went off. He said you went overboard.
He said, don't cut this thing off.
He said, don't cut this thing off, man. He said, nah, man, we can't do that, man. He said, nah, man, that's out of pocket.
Dwayne Wade says daughter Zaya knew her gender identity at 3 years old.
He out of his damn mind. He out of his...
So how do you feel about this whole gender thing anyway?
Okay. Well, for me, okay, let me get serious. Cause I mean, it's more so like people want us to talk about this, but it's kind of funny to me. It's funny, but not funny. I don't want to play around with Dwayne Wade's child
at all.
But
because I'm pretty sure he loves his family, he loves his children.
Yeah, I think he's a great dad. I think he's a great dad.
At the end of the day, you know, he's doing what he feels is best for his children. So as a father, even if you're wrong, like, because we've all done wrong things as a father before.
Yeah, like hit him when it's not appropriate. Like tell him to go upstairs when it's not appropriate. Like punish him in general when it's not appropriate. I don't think ever one time I say,
go be a boy to your daughters.
Well, okay, let's get right into it. All right, come on. All right, let's get right into it. For me, I do not agree with Dwayne Wade. He's a great father, I would think, because he's a stand-up man. But the reason why I don't agree, because he's 12 years old.
And this goes back to when he was 3.
Right, and now that's new. Oh, damn. I hope they kids not transition.
Hey, how's it going? You on live with No Hold Thoughts?
Yes.
Hey fellas, I just wanted to inform you guys that according to the way I see you, Raheem is cut off the screen.
Okay, one sec. Raheem with an R or Raheem with a B?
R.
Oh. So let me just take a look at it. Thank you.
Alright. Thank you.
You're welcome.
They gonna tell me to get up and then get up.
No, I just...
Cool? Everybody, we good everybody now? Cause I'm not... Yeah, go back and say what you were saying.
I forgot. But, I mean, check it out. See what it looked like at this point. But Dwayne Wade, he's 12 years old. I don't think a 12-year-old make that decision. I don't think a 12-year-old make that decision.
I'm trying to find you.
I think they're not old enough to make that call. If
Hey, somebody said you mean his fake daughter.
is you cut off on it?
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you look at it.
Yeah. Anyway, my whole thing with this gender identity thing. The reason we even have this discussion right now, obviously it's a hot topic anyway. But it happened like last week, and those of us who tune into the show all the time, my group chat that I'm in, somebody happened to bring up Dwayne Wade and the son, and somebody was like, oh, you don't get sexuality mixed up with gender, because somebody was like, yeah, Dwayne Wade's son is gay, but they used the derogatory term to describe him, and I didn't agree with that part. He was like, don't get gender confused with sexuality, and the whole thing with that is, I get that, but don't push your views on other people. Now, I believe there are two genders. That's how I feel. There are two genders. I don't really agree with you being able to flip-flop accordingly. Like, at 3 years old, I can't even remember what I was doing when I was 3 years old, now that I think about it. Like, my memory don't go that far back. I definitely wasn't thinking about being no girl. Like, literally thinking about that. Like, you may be, playing with Barbies and Tonka trucks or whatever, because it's small. It's not that big of a deal, because it's, you're just a kid. But it wasn't to the point where I was like, well, you know what? When I get older, I think I might throw my dick away. Like, it wasn't nothing like that. Like, I don't understand that part of it. So I don't agree with Dwayne. Like I said, I agree with everything he's doing for his family. If that's what he feels is right, he can go ahead and do that. But like, he's just a kid. That's my biggest thing. And as I got into talking to the people about this in the group chat, it happens every time. How do you expect to get your point across to anybody if you're being rude about it? Like, I try my best when I speak on things to answer how I feel, but not try to be disrespectful towards anybody. Every time you bring up this gender thing, the people who are on the other side of it, who feel that you can flip-flop genders or whatever, they come out and they just attack you about it. Like, no, you can be born a boy in a girl's body or a girl in a boy's body or whatever the hell they got going on. I don't agree with that. I definitely don't agree with that. I don't believe that you can be born a girl, but you just happen to be in a boy's body. That makes you a boy. You may have feminine traits or whatever, but you're still a boy. You can't give birth. You don't have no period. It is what it is. We good now, man? We rocking?
Yeah, I guess so. Sometimes it's big, sometimes it's just too close. But I just look at the situation. If your kid say that, I mean, it's just no different than you redirect your kid with anything else. A kid's job is to do something.
Explore.
Right, to explore. Good point. Good, explore. And at that point, you redirect your child. You say no. So now, when you redirect your child, I don't think at this point, I mean, it's hard to talk about this because it's just like, this is really a topic now. When I was growing up, it was like, this could never be. This could never be. And people say, oh, that's part of the problem. Nah, whatever. But Dwayne Wade, I think he should tell him, except for accepting what his son told him, well, I just want to be recognized as a female. I don't think that he should allow him to do that. It should be more so like, listen, this is the situation. This is how life go. Men make babies with women. And so forth. And he go on and explain. Not your son wake up one day and say, well, I want to be identified as a girl. and then he's okay with it. We good?
Yeah.
And then he say, "Oh, we just okay with it." I don't see the logic in that. And people saying, like most famous people, they say, "Well, he's just letting him express his feelings." No, he was born a boy. Can we keep that in mind? He was born a boy. He was born a boy. Now at this point, you have to teach him about boy things. A child always going to get a thought in their head. They're going to get a thought. It doesn't matter if they think playing with Barbie dolls is okay. At some point, then you take the doll baby out the hand and say, "No, boys don't play with doll babies." And then you move on with life. But if you tell them once they play with the doll babies at the very beginning, "Oh, you just expressing yourself." Just like,
But it's even bigger than that, because it's like, even if I had a son and he was playing with a doll baby, not saying I would allow it, but it's not that big of a deal. Now that same son talking about,
whoa. Your son playing with a doll baby.
yeah.
No, it's a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Because it doesn't really mean anything. You could pick up a doll baby and smash their head against the wall or something like that. Like I never said he was playing teacups and
Let me tell you something. A murderer at some point started by killing bugs.
What? So
I'm saying it get bigger. So he playing with doll babies. Next he went to Red Hills.
Killing bugs and playing with doll babies aren't the same thing.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it looked innocent. Oh, they got a roach on the wall, and you just want to kill a roach. But then now he want to start killing cats, and then he want to start killing dogs, and then next thing you know, he's killing people. So I'm just saying, he started playing with doll babies.
That's a hell of a connection. Right?
I'm just saying.
That's a hell of a connection.
I'm just saying. It starts small. It has to start small. No, it's a big deal.
No,
I'm just saying. Well, for me,
yeah, no.
My son better not be watching this video playing with no damn dolls.
I'm just saying compared to the other thing. You talking about playing with dolls, and you talking about I want to be a doll. Those are two different things. You didn't let me finish. That's what I was trying to say. You didn't let me finish.
All right.
Like I'm saying, it's not that big of a deal because it's like when I compare it to. Like,
okay.
He's playing with a doll. All right, he's playing with a doll. I'm not gonna let him, but you talk about he come to me like, "Oh man, Dad, that doll dress is kind of cute. Maybe I should put one on." Hey, check this out, my man. Hey, you want to see me out back real quick? Yeah, but
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So we're not going to do that. And as you said, as a parent, what are you doing as a parent? I'm not questioning or bringing Dwayne Wade into question, but I kind of am because it's like
he's definitely been very important in the question.
What are you doing as a parent when your child everybody's telling you that it's okay for your child to say I want to be a boy and they were born a girl, or I want to be a girl and they were born a boy? Why? At what point are you guys?
We ain't talking about nobody's son.
Hey, what's going on? You on live with the whole thoughts?
Yo, Bob, what's up, man? It's Dev.
Who?
Dev. Who Dev?
Oh, come on, Chip Siegel. It's Dev.
Oh, he gonna say Chip Siegel. Oh, what's up with you, Dev? What's going on with you?
I'm good, man. I'll be checking you all over here, man. That's what's up, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Let me do something off my chest real quick, man.
Okay.
Everybody has an opinion about this, and it's all good, right? But the bigger part of this is being missed. Is that there's an attack against black men and masculinity.
Yes! Come on, man. Go ahead.
So much to the point that a black boy is suspended from school for having his hair dreadlocked, but celebrated when he wants to wear a dress.
So you feel though the demasculization of the African American male is at work here, and Dwayne Wade is an accomplice?
Oh, Absolutely. You couldn't have said it better myself. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's as simple as that. And then the worst thing for people to say, especially black people, black men and black women, is, how is this affecting you? What he does with his kid, how is this affecting you? Oh, it is affecting us because it's affecting our ethnicity completely. Because all they're going to do is keep downsizing our numbers. They keep forcing homosexuality on us. And if somebody gets, that's cool. But now, what happens to our numbers as a minority?
I'm gonna piggyback on everything you just said right there. Because at the end of the day, when they say how does it affect you, you know why they sell Wheaties or why they sell any type of product. They get athletes, they get movie stars, and they are the face of these products. Like they're synonymous. Mm-hmm. When you think of a certain brand, it's synonymous with a certain athlete. So when you want to promote something, you're going to get a Dwayne Wade, a former NBA champion, a former NBA All-Star, and you're going to get him to be the face of this. Like, mind you, like I didn't know him growing up, but what's the boy name? Caitlyn Jenner. What was he before? Bruce Jenner. My OG Bobby told me he was like, I didn't know. I thought Bruce Jenner was just a guy that I didn't know how big it was. He was like, Bruce Jenner for his generation was the athlete. Like, he was the greatest athlete of all time. Forget about Michael Jordan, forget about anybody else. But for those people, Bruce Jenner was the guy. He was the biggest guy. And the next thing you know, he becomes Caitlyn Jenner. And it's like they're promoting all this, and it's trickling down because now they have the money, they have the means to do all this, and now you got regular people doing this stuff, and they think it's normal. And I'm not here to attack anybody, but it's like you don't go from being James on Tuesday and Jane on Wednesday. Like that's not normal. I don't care what you say. Ain't how it goes.
And not only that, the thing is, like, mentally, how is a 12-year-old boy able to make a decision like this?
That's exactly how we started off.
It gets praised and say, he's 12. Bro, when I was 12 years old, I wanted to be the Red Power Ranger. I mean, now, they're going to say, we're going to cut this boy's balls off?
Yeah, they did just say that. That's what Boosie was saying. Boosie was saying. Did. So I didn't read that, but they, Dwayne Wade. I mean,
and it was. I mean, like you said, it's not against being gay. It's a thing of separated with him being a child because they were promoting his behavior at an early age. Because remember, he was at the Gay Pride Festival at like 11 years old.
Exactly.
I've never been to one. But I'm pretty sure if there was a straight pride festival, there'd be a whole lot of wrongdoing out there. You don't know what I mean. Right. My daughters walk there, so I ain't gonna say too much. Go ahead.
It's a shame, man. I'm not a conspirator, and I don't know about the Illuminati, but I do find it all convenient for Dwayne Wade. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're a Heat fan now, right?
No, I ain't no Heat fan. I'm a Sixers fan.
Oh, man, I don't know, man. I looked on Facebook, brother. You from Florida, so I don't know. You probably jumped shit.
You don't even know, man. I moved again. I'm in Houston now.
Damn! Well,
yeah, man. I don't stay still, man.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm glad that you called that, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta call you more often, man, because keep doing what you're doing. That's dope. I'll be checking it out on Facebook, man. Yeah,
tell some people in Houston about us, man. Let's get some down south connections.
Yeah, I got to start sharing this joint.
My man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
All right, man. Y'all brothers be good, man.
All right, you too. Appreciate the call.
I went to school.
So I wasn't going to say it, but since the caller came in, I had to jump on that. I find it funny that they're using our stars and our athletes to try to minute. Like you said, we're already the minority.
But you know what?
And now our boys are going to be girls and they can't have no babies.
Oh my God, man. Let me tell you something, man. That was a powerful, powerful phone call, man. He was saying that they was just taking our masculinity from us, man. And that was like a tactic that they did. I'm sorry, I have to say this. Back in slavery time. That was something that they did back in slavery time.
Heartbreaking.
I mean, you said it, I didn't.
Yeah, it was buck breaking.
You know what I mean? So, oh my God, when he said it, I was just like, listen, this is key. It is key. Like, people missing this. It's not just about Dwayne Wade.
Somebody say he hit it right on the numbers. It's called facts.
Definitely, man. It's just not about Dwayne Wade and his son and he just being open to his son. It's about Dwayne Wade telling his son the truth. People forgetting about that. Tell his son the truth. The truth. You tell him the truth first and then allow your son to pick what he want to pick.
Now, the only thing about this is,
that's what I say.
I don't want it to be us versus them type of thing. Like, gay community versus straight community.
But you know what? That's how it always seems.
That's how it always turns out.
Because you
don't agree with somebody.
You cannot say something. We can't say that we disagree with something as a straight man, and then everybody, the LGBTQ, the rest of the letters, they feel some type of way. Like, I'm just speaking my opinion. I'm a straight man. And they could go on their podcast or whatever they do, or they could call in. A gay man can call in right now and say whatever he wants. I won't say, oh, well, you can't talk. Because everybody have an opinion.
But let's just be
But you're talking about 12 years old, man.
We're
He's
talking
12.
About a minor.
If he was 18, I wouldn't even have this. We'd be just saying, hey, man, listen, he got to do this.
We're not talking about Magic Johnson, son.
Magic Johnson.
He all over the place.
Right, Magic Johnson's son, he made his choice.
He grown.
But now Dwayne Wade saying, oh, he want to be, man, he's a boy.
You talking about since he was 3? Y'all been corrupting him for 9 years.
Let me tell you something. What's the difference? Anybody that's watching right now, how many callers do we got? How many viewers we got on right now?
12, all 12 of them.
All 12 people. Let me ask one simple question. Everybody that's on Instagram, if your child still, you tell them that it's no. You say no, that's bad. If they break something, you say no, that's bad. So in this case, like, how do you just say, oh, well, you can go ahead and just identify yourself as a girl, or vice versa. If you have a daughter, you can identify yourself as a boy. No, you tell them the truth. And this is what it is. Dwayne Wade, you married a woman. So you need to stand on the principles that you know. I believe that, just being with a woman, this is what it is. And then at that point, your son can make a choice whatever he wants. Because you can't change his opinion or his thought process about, that goes for any parent. You can beat your kid, whatever, you can do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, your child gonna choose what your child wanna do. That's bad or good. So I just don't understand the way you talking about. Come on, man. Then I heard a lot of comments, people said that, well, he was a boy trapped in a woman's body. Where? He had titties. That's what he had. He had breath. Like,
you already know how I feel about that nonsense. I mean,
it's in his head, because I seen the Wade's son before all the antics. I seen him. He was a boy at one point in time.
The bottom line is, when whoever gave birth to him, his baby mom or ex-wife, I don't know if they were married or not.
His baby mom was psycho. Literally. Like, for real. She was crazy. She was at the draft. Like, if anybody want to go back, check out Dwayne Wade when he got drafted. She gave birth to him. Mom was there.
They had a birth certificate.
Mm-hmm.
You gave him a boy name when he was born. When he was born, you gave him a boy name.
Right.
So all of a sudden, society starts to flip upside down on his head, and you want to go along with it.
Mm.
Like, how come you didn't say gender fluid when you wrote on the birth certificate? How come you put what is it, Zaya?
I don't know.
Zaya Wade.
That's a boy.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care. I don't care if he do.
I'm just saying, like, this lends itself to what your man Dad called in about. Like, this is something constructed. This is orchestrated. This isn't him being like, oh, I got new information. You ain't get no damn new information. At the end of the day, it's boy, girl. You gave birth to a son or a daughter.
That's it, man.
All
That's
this
it, man.
trapped in the closet bulls nonsense they doing, I ain't with it. Like,
my thing is,
I be gay.
Obviously, Dwayne Wade don't agree with what his son is doing, because the reason why I'm going to say that is because he married a woman. That's Gabrielle Union. He married her. If that was the case, Dwayne Wade.
I wonder if Gabrielle, if she was like, you know what?
No.
Wade,
Publicly,
I feel like no. She was like, I think I'm trapped in a boy's body. I mean, I'm a boy trapped in a. See, I'm getting all confused. I'm a girl trapped in. I'm a boy.
I'm a girl trapped in a boy's body. If his wife said that, right?
If his wife, no, she's a girl. She's a boy trapped in a girl's body. What would he do then?
Oh man, they wouldn't be together. They wouldn't be together.
So it's okay for a son to be trapped in a.
I just don't understand some of these things. You can like whatever you want to like, but at least be of age, be able to make that decision. Because just like Lil Boosie said, he said they don't make those decisions right now. Your kids don't make decisions right now.
He could change his mind. You know, when I was younger, you know my favorite ice cream was vanilla. And then guess what? The next thing you know, my favorite ice cream was mint chocolate chip. And then guess what? My favorite ice cream was chocolate. The point of the matter is, I was a kid.
Right.
And I was allowed to change my mind every damn day. I didn't know what I wanted.
Right.
At one point in time when I was younger, I wanted to be a cop. Then I wanted to be a lawyer. Then I wanted to be... It don't matter. You're a kid. You're allowed to have these dreams. But when you want to... But guess what? If I was only allowed to eat mint chocolate chip, my parents only forced me to eat mint chocolate chip, and then when I get older, I look back like, hey, man, I wish they would have let me in vanilla sometimes.
Right.
I hope Dwayne knows there ain't no coming back from this.
But
like, you don't get to flip flop. Like you chop that off. It's a wrap. Like,
but you know what? You know what? One thing that I learned is society, and sometimes he trying to hold on to an image, because even with Kevin Hart, remember when Kevin Hart said, when we was younger, my father said, if you do this, I'm gonna take the baby doll house and slam it on your head. That's how we was raised. That's how we was raised. That's exactly how we was raised. If you do this, this was gonna happen. Rob, why did I say to you that my mom told me that I couldn't wear earrings?
Said, that's for girls.
That's for girls. But everybody's so sensitive of raising their kids, because my mom is not part of the media, the social world. So she can tell me whatever, even at this point, like, oh no, that's what. But now everybody trying to hold on to a check. Oh, he bashing gay. No, you standing on what you believe.
There's nothing wrong.
Why can't you just stand on what you believe?
Because I was watching the Breakfast Club. It was a little snippet that they had, the rumor report. Pastor Troy came out and he was talking about like.
Came out what?
No, not came out.
No. See what I'm saying?
Pastor Troy was the player there. He was like, whatever y'all want to do in your household is cool, but in my household, I don't allow that. He was like, I don't care nothing about gay, straight. I done took so many pictures. This is Pastor Troy talking. I done took so many pictures with transgenders, so many pictures with gay people. I don't care. You a fan, you like my music, it's whatever. But in my household, this is how it's gonna go down. And Charlamagne and the chick, they were kind of like, I was calling her
Angela
Yee was like, why would you pressure your kid? It's not pressuring your kids.
It's not pressure.
I'm giving your
I'm standing on something.
Once you cross that threshold of my house, it's whatever goes on in here. Right. That's it. Like, there is no society ain't got no bearings on this household right here. You
know what? I got a guy that I did work with. He told me that I couldn't bring a gun in his house.
I won't come back to your house.
But and that's the thing. Like, that's his rules. That's his rules. That's his rules. And you gotta. That's his rules. You gotta stand on his rules, because that's his house. That's his home. I don't understand when it comes to rules in a man house. He get bashed, and this is the guy's honest truth. I wish Dwayne Wade could call in.
Which is why we agree with Dwayne Wade doing things in his household. We just think he's going about it the wrong way, because you still got to treat a kid like a kid. I'm not about to tell my daughter, like, okay, here go the car keys, and here's some gas money. Go out there and get to school.
Right.
What?
No. She needs to go through the proper.
They would have my head if I did that.
Right.
As they should. Same thing with Dwayne Wade. Let your child be a child.
And I don't understand. I just don't.
Somebody said body and mind hasn't even developed into a man yet. So and how the hell do you know you're a woman? It hasn't even fully developed. Like I don't have the numbers say your brain isn't fully developed until you're 25 or something like that.
This is what I'm going to say, because we could go as far as back as the T.I. When T.I. said he was going with his daughter to the doctor,
OBGYN,
the OGBYN, and now Dwayne Wade, right? I applaud. Let me see.
Oh, come on.
There we go. I applaud black men to step up being fathers. I do. I really do. Let me get another one, because you can't get enough of that.
Yeah, when you finally realize what it was.
But at least T.I. saying to himself, he's being overprotective as a father over a girl. He's not accepting something. Dwayne Wade said to his 12, and keep in mind, his daughter is 18 years old. Dwayne Wade's daughter, I said daughter, look at that. Dwayne Wade's son.
You one of them.
Dwayne Wade's son need to be just told, listen, this is the way that my mom did it. Dwayne Wade need to, and I'm pretty sure, I hope that Dwayne Wade did that with his son. Now keep in mind, what he done and what he's doing as a father is still Dwayne Wade. He can do whatever he wants.
It's still his children.
That's still his children. Like he can do whatever he wants. But at the same time, you're supposed to be the overseer, the leader of the child. I can say so much stuff, but I really don't want to defend, because Dwayne Wade gonna hear this, so I don't want to offend him once he do, because I like him as an athlete. I really do. I really do like him as an athlete, but
sound like you're holding thoughts over there, brother.
I am.
Sound like you're holding thoughts or no holding thoughts.
I think okay. All right. Well, they should take his.
They're giving you all these thoughts for no reason.
They should take his rights away from him being a parent.
Whoa.
They should take his rights from being a parent.
Man, now you're getting out of pocket.
Hold on, time out. Because if he allow him to do that, what if he say, and I know that we always say, like we always bring up new topics while we doing the show. So how would he feel if his son murdered somebody? No, but the thing about it is, I'm just saying, just listen to it. Obviously, he's not thinking on the straight head. Like, he's not thinking clearly. He's not thinking clearly at all. He need to tell him how he feel and not worry about what the media and everybody think about him as an athlete, because he's in the limelight of, sports or whatever. He need to say exactly how he feel. He need to tell his kid, no, son, you are my son. Sit your behind down. No, you're not wearing a dress. Now at 18, if he do that, that's totally different. We have to keep stressing that one point. If he's 18 or he's living on his own, he can do whatever he wants. Will Smith's son.
So who gonna raise him?
What, after he 18?
Nah, if you take his kid away from him.
What you mean take his kid away?
Did you say take his rights away?
Put him in the system. Bruh, the system would be doing better right now.
You can't. You know you can't.
The system be doing better right now.
You know you can't say that.
Dwayne Wade is okay with his son private areas being removed. Come on, bro. The system wouldn't even allow something like this. They wouldn't even allow stuff like this.
I know some horror stories in the system.
It is. It is some horror stories. Callers called up here and told us. But at the same time, they're not going to allow this regular kid.
They can allow much worse.
They can, but I'm not going for this. I'm not going for this. I'm not going for this at all.
We talk all this about black fathers being alive. You want to remove a black father from a child's life?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't.
So you're saying he's an unfit parent?
Man, you take it whatever you want. You gotta be unfit. You gotta be. Hold on. You gotta be unfit for you to allow a 12-year-old, a minor. So he might well just let him drink and smoke crack. He might as well. Why not?
You love crack, man.
I know.
You always putting somebody on crack.
I know. I mean, he might as well. If he allowed to say, if his son woke up one day and say, Dad, I want to be identified to be a woman. I want everybody to look at me as a woman.
Same thing as saying I want to be identified as a crackhead.
Why not? Why not? Because whatever his son say at this point, Dwayne Wade said, I think it's okay.
So society started saying, being a crackhead is cool. Dwayne Wade would let his son do it.
That's what he's telling people. That's what he's telling people. He's saying, listen, son, go ahead, man. Go ahead. If you want to be a girl, I'm going to back you 100%. Somebody going to comment and say, it's better than your child committing suicide. Wait. We can have this conversation. It's a conversation. And I want to call that person an idiot.
Of course.
But I'm not going to call you an idiot. What I'm going to call you is
an idiot.
You're not a smart person. That's what I'm going to say. You're not a smart person. We can have a conversation. Kids want to do a lot of things. My job is to stop them. My job as a parent is to tell them what is right for wrong, based off of how I'm raised. I don't even agree with. I don't agree with.
Are Dwayne Wade parents alive?
I don't know. Hold on. Alicia Keys said that her son wanted to paint their nails. I don't agree with that. Go ahead.
Hey,
you gotta turn your radio down.
On live, no home thoughts.
Well, good.
Yo.
Beast, what's up, baby?
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Yo, that's a kid, man. He should have no say so in nothing.
Hold on, Beast. Let me ask you a question. I gotta jump on Brahim real quick. I just want to know. You feel that Dwayne Wade need to have his rights taken away from him?
As a man, yeah.
All right, he answered.
Look, Dwayne Wade was already funny money. First off, they call a nigga D Wade. Get it?
Cut it out,
man. And look, then you gotta think his wife. She just a free spirit, dog. You gotta know her track record too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
No,
I don't even think
she licked his ass.
Oh. Whoa. Keep it clean, baby. Keep it clean.
Well, she ate the yams and it wasn't Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's another topic. Is it okay for a woman to eat the box?
Nah, you got a box, bro?
Is it okay for a woman to eat a man's box? You know what I mean? That's a whole other subject. You know what I mean? No, we ain't gonna talk about that. Maybe the son walked in on it, man. Maybe the son walked in on it. I don't know. You know what I mean?
But he
you know, man.
Yo, but he a kid, dog. A kid, look, stay in the child's place.
That's exactly how I feel.
Hey,
he don't, his brain is.
Go work, go wash the dishes, go play.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Because it's crazy. Like, if my daughter jumped into my conversation, whoa, stay out of adults' conversation.
That's it. And guess what? If she do it again, now you like, hey, yo, y'all seen Hoodlum when he said, don't make me raise up. He said, don't make me raise up. He said, because if I raise up, I'm gonna have to put my hands on you. And that's the thing. That's the thing.
What movie is this?
Oh, Hoodlum. Hoodlum. You probably never seen it.
Hoodlum.
He ain't said with Lawrence Fishburne. You know what I mean? That's over his head.
I mean, it's the same thing. Say, don't stand up before I make change out for $5 or something like that.
Right. See, but the thing about the whole thing is, I just don't understand. I think Dwayne Wade is trying to be political correct when it comes to the media of things. It's no way. I'm not going for that, man. Like I was saying right before you called.
It's like I think somebody backed them up into the wall and was like, you ain't gonna support your kid for being what it is.
Listen,
and then his wife probably spiced it up.
Alicia Keys said her son. Now remember, that son is Swiss Beats' son. Now everybody know Swiss Beats he's a proven gangster. Like he done street things. Well, from what he said, from what people said. Now they say their son paint his nails rainbow colors. I'm not going for that.
What's Beats at when he's doing his rainbow stuff?
And that's exactly what I said. I said, oh, but obviously she felt he must didn't mind because she went on live or air or whatever to say that. No. My son decided to do something like that. We're gonna check that, and it's not airing. And you better not open your damn mouth about something like that, because that's nothing to even play with.
Two people getting checked.
Yeah, facts.
I'm sorry.
Facts.
People get checked on that.
There's a lot of stuff that I don't play. My son can't play with a damn hula hoop. My son can't do a lot of things. He can't even play with certain colors. Now, guess what? When he turned 18, that's certain thing. You do whatever you want. But now, oh no, you bet not. You bet not.
You don't think you're suppressing your son for being who he is?
No.
No, that's not that. My son 4 years old. He don't know no better. He don't know no better.
Yeah, he don't know. Yeah.
So I need to tell him, boys don't play with Barbie dolls.
That don't put too much pressure on him?
No.
I'm just shooting back what I hear in the comment section.
And that's crazy.
That's
crazy.
I thought it was always simple. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, pressure. Like, all you got to do is go to school, say what 2 + 2 is, come home, and play with all the toys I bought you.
Right. Chocolate trucks.
What pressure? Where's the pressure coming from?
Shit.
The pressure's coming from the outside.
Shit. Pressure coming out the door of the black man, that's number one.
That's
what you talking about?
That's enough right there.
No, I mean you
right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just in general, he's saying, but well, damn.
No.
On 4-year-old, my son talking about something. Man, watch out for the police. Watch out for the police, Dad. You know what I mean? I gotta stand strong.
Son coming home like, man, that's a rough day.
Shut your ass up. What are you talking about? Shut your ass up. I mean, no, but at the same time, man, we need, man, I don't know, man. I just believe that, I mean, he just trying to keep an image. And a lot of people be talking about, oh yeah.
This kid though? Like, come on, man.
My thing is, I would just say where I stand.
I'm sorry, I hate to say, I do feel like you sound like a jackass too, because you don't even have all the information on it. You just riding the wave that's the current tide right now.
Yeah.
And they got the balls to sit on your own 2 feet.
But here go the crazy thing, right? It's just everything he's saying, it sounds like a speech. Everything.
Yeah, oh my God. They should have took him off the panel for the dunk contest.
That's why the dunk contest got screwed up.
Yeah, it was screwed up, man. It was screwed up. Dwayne Wade messed up the dunk contest.
Dunk with a tutu?
Oh no, his son is definitely not dunking the basketball. I can't say that on there.
He's dunking balls, all right.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't say that on there. The calls can, but we can't. You know? No, I can't say that on there. We keep it clean over here. No, but Dwayne Wade's son, I don't agree with Dwayne Wade. If if that was to ever happen, in truth.
But it ain't just him though.
Who else is?
It's the parents. It's the parents.
See, the thing about why I make this a little different because he is a man. Like, it's a little different when the mom is raising the kid, the boy. You know what I mean? Because the mom don't know no better.
But she 42.
Yeah, but she had sex with a man in order to have that.
And that's what I always say. Like, that's what I always say. I said, what if Dwayne Wade
came with long nails? What if he came at Gabrielle Union with long nails and high heels on? She'd let him hit?
No. What if Dwayne Wade was thinking like his son? What if Dwayne Wade was thinking like his son? Dwayne Wade probably wouldn't have no kids.
No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't have no kids.
He wouldn't.
So, and that's the point that I'm making. I mean, we can get. I'm not bashing anybody. Like, I don't want to seem like, but at the same time, you just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he ain't giving him a chance to be a man. He cutting him off early.
I know. That's why I told Rob he might well just let him. If he just come home and he say, "Dad, I want to smoke crack," he might as well just let him, because obviously he can justify whatever he can do.
He don't even got no facial hair, bro. Like
when I seen that boy on that runway and he was switching like that, it's no way that I could just see my son. Oh my God, I could just see me now. Just messing up that whole fashion show.
But Pete did though, right? Did you notice when they take pictures, the oldest brother ain't never next to him?
That's a fact. Oldest brother ain't going for that. He said, listen,
honestly.
He said, your name is Aid, not Wade. Aid.
He did an interview one time and he was like, he looked uncomfortable. He was like, yeah, we support each other, we all family or whatever. That was rehearsed speech. Like, this is what you say.
He said, you better not get on camera and dish. I'll pull your scholarship.
I've never seen them two together, to be honest with you.
No, I haven't checked on the draft. Like, I think around the draft, because I think Dwayne Wade had both of them. They was little though.
Yeah, they was little though.
Not. I mean, Dwayne Wade, the oldest son, is like.
I've seen Dwayne Wade's son with LeBron James' son more than I've seen him with his own brother.
Yeah, that's bad, man. You don't see LeBron James. He got two sons.
Which one of them going?
You don't see him doing nothing of that.
No, only thing you gonna see missing is their hairline, bro.
Facts. He tried everything. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man.
Oh.
Appreciate you for calling in, man. All love.
Yeah. So, let's see if we can get back. I think the whole thing of it all, ain't talking into the mic. The whole thing of it all is let children be children. Like, I told you, I don't know if I ever said it on air, I told you I was talking to my homie one time, I was like, how would you feel about your son, what if your son started having sex at an early age? Would you be a proud father? Or would you, he was like, no, I wouldn't, because we talking about him being straight and getting something that we was trying to get at an early age.
Right.
He was like, no, I wouldn't be proud because I want my son to enjoy being a child. He's got to enjoy his childhood. Because once you have sex, ain't no that part. It's like, it's a different world at that point. So he said, he's talking about as a father, he wants his son, a straight son, to still be a kid. He taking his kid's childhood away from him at an early age. And it's not only at an early age, it's done through the media. How about y'all, even if this was going on, how about you keep it behind closed doors? All this, we doing it because we want to promote this. No, if you're not the one going through all this, your son is. Right. And your son got to do it. When your son goes to school, if he goes to school, I don't know if he's homeschooled or whatever, he got to deal with, there's still some mean kids out there, and kids are honest.
Yeah.
They gonna tell him about himself.
But it's more accepted than now than
it's accepted, but there's still some old school parents out there, raising some old school kids out there, like, oh, look at this fatty. Like, he gonna hear that. Like, you best believe it may not be as much as when we was growing up, but he definitely gonna hear it.
Yeah, it was totally different when we was growing up, man. It was like, no, don't do that. But now
somebody said, leave that baby alone. You would love your son no matter what. Ain't about loving my son, not loving my son.
Who said it? I'm calling name out.
Nah. How you doing, Mr. Pre? Mr. Pre said hi. She said, hey, y'all.
Okay, that's who said that?
No, that's not who said that.
Okay, I'm going to go back.
Speaking to Ms. Dupree.
Okay. Well, whoever said that, Rod don't want to let me say it, but I will go back to your name, and I will comment on it.
You will love your son no matter what. I'm going to love my son.
Gonna love my son no
matter what choices he makes. I may not like the choices he makes. I might not like what he's doing with his life. But my son, if I have one, until the day I die, I'm always going to love him.
Time. Okay. Time. Let me tell you something. You will love your son no matter what. But if your son said, because I know all your son's name, if your son said that he want to be identified as a female, you're not accepting it. And you're not about to sit here and tell me that you are. You're not about to say that. Because I know all your sons, and they don't roll that way at all. Absolutely no. No way at all. They're not going for that. And you wouldn't go for that. Even your brother, you wouldn't go for that. So it's it's nothing wrong with an 18-year-old boy or a boy that's living on their own, making their own decisions and their own choices. But you talking about a 12-year-old. A 12-year-old. We're not talking about an adult. We're talking about a 12-year-old. I love my child. But guess what? If my child say something, I'm going to say, listen, son, this is what it is. This is what I believe. This is what I stand on. If my son chooses a different role, that's on him. I can't do nothing about that. But I stand on what I stand on. And I'm not going to say that something is okay when I believe in my heart that it's not okay. You cannot do that around me. This is how we conduct ourselves. What happened to the morals? Now that the social media and the world say everything is okay, now people's okay with it. Y'all some damn fools out there if y'all think that these things is okay. It's not okay. Allow your kid to pick and choose their life.
But
as an adult, you got to tell them what's right from wrong. And you lead by an example. Tanya, you don't sleep with women. You don't go around sleeping with women. You have a man. You produce those boys. So now, it's okay? No, it's not okay. Society made it okay. And that's the thing with I hate saying this, but the black community, the urban community, they accept everything that they tell us. They don't question nothing. They don't stand on no morals no more. Because before, it was like, no, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. Oh, you want to do that? No, we don't do that. I remember at one time, Rob, we wasn't wearing tight clothes. Society said that's the new fashion. So now everybody wearing tight clothes. That's society dictating what we wearing. If you want to wear them baggy, then wear them baggy. You want to fit loose? Fit loose. Whatever you want to do. Now their pants are so tight, they can't even dig in their pockets. But guess what? But when we was in school, and they was too tight, all them tight pants. All them tight old pants. Now, they gotta be a little tight. Why is that? Because people dictate. Y'all didn't change the style. People that's on social media changed the style.
Athletes.
Right. Come up with your own mind. I got a video. Wear what you like to wear. Buy what you like. Buy what you can afford. But people so stuck into what the TV say. Stop watching so much damn TV. Even the jerseys. I remember one time AI wasn't even tucking his jersey in. It was baggy. Now it's so goddamn tight, they don't even need to tuck it in.
Well, they changed the whole dress code at NBA because of AI. That was
and that's facts.
That was an attack on him, 100%.
I can't believe this. Like, people can't even stand on what they believe in. Be yourself. Stop being what you seeing on TV. Why can't we go back to that? Well, guess what? You come in my house, this is what it's gonna be. You're not cooking no damn pork in my house.
So,
and I ain't Muslim.
So hold up. I can't walk in your house. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't.
Okay.
Want my too tight skinny jeans on and cook some pork?
Hell no.
Why is that?
Because I'm not going for it. I got gay family members. Because I got gay family members.
As you step past that threshold, it's that person's household.
I got gay family members. I got gay family members. When I go to their house, they can do whatever they want.
Somebody said, preach.
I got gay family members. They can do whatever they want. But guess what? At the same time, I gotta leave because that's where they pay their bills at. I can't tell them what to do when I'm in their house. But when you come in my damn house, guess what? You're gonna follow my rules. And guess what? All my gay cousins, it ain't no kissing or rubbing in my house. You keep that stuff outside. You can't do that in my house. Because that's what I believe. You can't do that in my house. And that's it. Now I'm shaming gays because I don't want that in my house? No, that's what I believe. It's no different than me going into a gay person's house. I shut my mouth. If they do something that I don't like, then I leave. Family or not family. And that's how it's supposed to go. I don't have to say anything. I'm not comfortable, I leave. That's simple. That's simple. You come in my house, you're going to play by my rules. You're not doing it. It's just no different than me coming in your house saying, oh, Ra, let me just roll up this L. Or, Ra, let me just chop up this Coke. No. Yeah, that ain't what you into. You gonna put me the hell out. That's not what you into.
What prices did you get it
at? Come on, man. I'm trying to make a goddamn point. You don't know what price you get it at.
Straight from Columbia. But nah, you're absolutely right. Your household, your
they
rules.
Gonna block your damn ass.
Oh man, they better not block you. It's your household, it's your rules.
It's your rules,
and
man.
we're just preaching. This is nothing against gender fluidity or nothing like that. I don't believe in it. I'm going to say it right now. I do not believe in it. But if that's what you believe in, just keep it at your household. But, you know, I want to stress once again.
And the only reason why we were speaking on Dwayne Wade because it went public. If Dwayne Wade said doing what he doing in his own home, then we won't have nothing to talk about. But since he took it out home, then I have an opinion about it.
And I saw you post something. You asked people, do you think Dwayne Wade's a good father? Now I will answer that question. I still think he's a good father.
Yeah, I think he's a good father.
I think he's a little misguided on this subject. Very misguided.
I think he's just trying to be political correct. I think he's not. Listen, man, listen. Kevin Hart came out and said, my dad said, if you was playing with a Barbie doll, he would take a Barbie house and smash it over top of your head. That's how it was when we was younger. I said that before.
I watched the I didn't bit my tongue. I watched the Aaron Hernandez documentary. I probably watched all of it. And it said his dad was the type of dad that would slap the faggot out you.
And that's what I'm saying. But now, when he get on social media, when Kevin Hart get on social media, he said he was talking to that boy Nas X. Nas X. He was saying, oh no, you're gay. But you didn't feel that way. You didn't feel that way growing up. You didn't feel that way. So now you change the way that you feel about a situation because of what the public think about you.
Because the incident you had when he dug up your Twitter.
Listen, he said a lot of people shamed him because he put on a dress for a movie. And he said that he would never do that. Hey, you get your coins the way that you get your coins. That's him. That's him. That's him. Now, that's it.
On his morals.
Hold on, but that's him. Hey,
the kings of money.
This is how I feel about it. I can play like something.
Yeah,
that's true. I can play like something, but it ain't no touching. Like I can sit up there and say, hey, and all that other stuff, because that's acting. Or even if I do a stand-up and I'm showing you how somebody else do things.
You won't get the part.
But at the same time, on Omar from The Wire, I'm not kissing and rubbing on the man and being naked in the bed. That's just me. I can't do it because I won't be able to play the part right. Maybe you can say whatever you want about me. I just can't do it. You can do whatever you want, but I can't do it. Because you know why? I stand on something. People say, oh, that's acting. That's just showing your true acting. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable. I can't not feel comfortable about a situation. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop listening to what society say about things because they changing the narrative about everything that we do. When I say we, that means just everybody in general. People in general. Listen, they tell you don't do this, then they all do. Oh my God, I can't wait to make certain videos about certain stuff, about like, just about like, oh my, I ain't even gonna get into it. But I'm just so tired of it. Yeah. I'm just so tired of it going past my feed and just seeing certain things. Society just dictating what they want y'all to do. No, I'm not wearing no tight jeans. I'm not doing it. Because you know why? My damn wallet can't fit in there. I can't fit my money. I can't fit my phone in there. So I'm not fitting no tight jeans.
Get you a purse. That's what they're doing.
I'm not wearing no purse.
They got the little...
Not wearing it.
They got the little...
Listen, this is no lie. I try to keep up with the fashion. I try to do it, right? But this right here don't change. So I bought the thing, right?
You bought the purse?
It's a fila, like a
purse.
No, damn it. Don't do that to me. A fila, what's the thing that go around your waist?
Fanny pack.
Fanny pack. But at that time, everybody, it was bigger so you could wear it across your chest. I couldn't wear it.
Who you wore it out with? Your wife let you wear it?
I never could wear it. I never could do it. I never could do it. I never could do it.
You gave it to your daughter?
No, my wife wear it. But that's the thing. I can't do it. I cannot do that. Because I felt uncomfortable. That's just me.
You was in the mirror?
No,
like
never.
At yourself?
Never.
That was the first day of school?
Never.
I'm gonna fuck them up.
Never.
All right.
Never.
Moral of the story is, everybody.
Moral of the story.
Love the way you want to love. Love your children, like we said. Even if it was our child, we agree with them, we would love them. But run your household the way you want it right.
And keep it to your damn self. Stop putting it out in the public for people like me to have an opinion.
True story.
Because that's the only reason why I have an opinion, because he publicized it, and then now I have an opinion about it. If it's not on the internet, I have no opinion.
Once again, No Homo Thoughts loves everybody. Thanks for tuning in with us. Oh, like, subscribe, share.
Man, y'all better start getting on YouTube, because we about to start doing Facebook Live and Instagram Live. We're about to start doing it.
Yes, because I know Brahim want to cuss me out.
Yeah, I do.
She wasn't with me shooting in the gym. She wasn't with me shooting in the gym.